I got no.
Is he? I mean, you're hopeful he'll come on the trip?
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Uh-huh.
Day to day, so.
So I feel like we have these conversations a lot where it's like, what's the response now? I mean,
We're gonna find out.
Yeah. Same message.
One team's 1-3-1 and the other one's 1-4, so I think you're gonna see two hungry teams tonight, hopefully, and should be a battle, should be a good game, so.
You've changed the lineup a lot recently. Do you feel like it's time for some continuity? Is that what we're seeing now? It looked the same this morning?
Well, we're trying to shake up and put things the way you wanna put them, and hopefully you get a result. That's what we're trying to do, find a winning result, winning lineup that can get you good results, and we'll see where it goes.
I'm curious to get your thoughts on this. The way that you had the lineup for the first maybe almost month, where you had Kako up on the top line a lot, Alexei was playing with Panarin. Have you considered going back to that? Were there some signs that you saw from that you might want to go back to at some point, you think?
Some, and yeah, I mean, we do our lines every day. We look at different stuff every day. We talk about it as coaches every day, and you know, so. You haven't written it lately. I don't know. Have you put your lines in lately?
Not yet.
I haven't seen anything.
Maybe today.
I just see the headlines. That's all I read.
Rodzinski in tonight?
Who?
Rodzinski?
Yeah.
He's in
Yeah.
tonight, so he looks
Yeah.
like he'll center that fourth
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
With Laugh, you know, the way that he played in the playoffs, we don't maybe keep going back to last year, but just with the energy and the way he was, no matter what kind of minutes he got, do you feel like needs to show you a little bit more of that energy every time he goes out there?
I'm not going to look at one player. I'm going to look at a lot of players and say that. Yeah, definitely. But don't say I said Laugh, because there's a group of them. Yeah, no, I agree with you. There's a group of them that we need more energy, more jam. Yeah, definitely.
And is that, you know, when you talk about trying to shake things up or single one guy out, is it just kind of like you can't do it because you have a lot of guys who need?
But exactly. I can't. If there was one or two guys, I could say, okay, yeah, we could shake it up a little bit and give them a little shot. But there's more than one or two guys. So.
With him in particular, with Alexei in particular, Phil, there's, you know, we talked last time about how go to the net, right? Like that's you go to the net. That's where. Is he at the net enough?
I think as a team, we talked about that as a team going to the net. So I wouldn't say, I know our assistant coaches show them the young guys clips all the time because we want them to get better. They're still kids and consistently. So I think he goes to the net quite a bit. I think he plays a hard game quite a bit. You just like to see more results, and he wants some more results like we do too. So, then again, I talked about it a couple times with you, is that you know, he doesn't get the same opportunity as some other guys, and as coaches, I guess we got to try and fix that sooner or later. But when you got things going, you got your superstars ahead of them. Sometimes you have trouble getting a certain amount of ice time, and you know. So we believe in the kid. I like the kid. He works hard. He comes to practice, works hard. He's good with the coaches when we talk to him. So he'll get better. He'll get the numbers. Will be better.
Is there still anything to the left wing, right wing thing for him?
He doesn't say, for him it doesn't say that, but you know, I don't know.
See the difference?
When I watch him and see, I think I like him better in the left wing, but he's fine to go on the right wing too. He has no issue with that.
Why do you like?
Well, I just think, you know, old school coaches, old school guys, you like your guys in their strong wings. Some guys don't like it at all, but I just think when I watch the game and then I see him, he's better on the left wing. You know, whether it's handling the puck or seeing the ice in the middle of the ice, whatever it is, it's different for different guys. Panarin can't play he hates the right wing. So, you know, different guys, different feeling, maybe more experience. Laugh, he'll be comfortable on both sides.
But again, that comes back to the, you know, opportunity. I mean, it's hard when you're on the left. You got Ryder, you got Panarin. It's, you know, the opportunities aren't always there for him. Yeah. Is that a thing for him that he's now has to make the most of his opportunity?
Yeah, well, he's had it for a couple of years. You know, it's not like it's just happened overnight or the last couple of weeks. So he's dealt with that for the last while. And again, as coaches and the organization, we want to get the most out of our young players. You know, we want them to do real well. But it's battle, and you got to win hockey games too. You know, and you're trying to do the best thing, and you're trying to make the best lines you can make, and that's all part of it. So right now, it hasn't gone well.
Not just Alexei, but maybe Kako as well. You mentioned jam or confidence. Did you see more of that from them earlier in the season when they were?
I'm talking about the whole team. He mentioned Alexi, didn't you, Arthur?
Well,
Not
yeah,
me.
but Dan was asking about Alexi. I'm not talking.
No,
just
you're,
about Alexi.
you're trying to pin it on one guy, and I
No.
said it's far from one guy. It's a lot of guys, so.
No, but I'm not talking just about Alexi, Kako too.
Well,
When those guys were up in the lineup, did you see more confidence from them?
Early in the year, we were playing a little bit better,
Yeah.
but you forced me to change my lines. You wanted to see the kid line. That's what I remember.
I will take the blame on that one.
No, you know, like I said, we sit in there every day, and we
Yeah.
go over lines, and what's, we think is best for best for our team, you know, and we try and do that, and you say, well, do we keep switching lines around, we keep changing lines around, you know? You don't want to, I told you guys, I wanna keep rolling things out and keep it same as much as possible, but when you're losing, you gotta try to find solutions, so that's what we're doing.
I know you guys track all your own scoring chances and stuff like that, so like what we see on the websites we look on are probably different.
Yeah,
But like if you look at the scoring chances, the possession, like
Yeah.
it did look better with those lines the first month of the season. That's why I ask.
yeah, no. I think we do it ourselves as coaching staff, like I said, we see the other ones, you know, for us, it's, you know, they're a lot higher numbers than ours, you know. We think they give a lot more chances than deserved in the game, both ways, so we don't worry about that. We do our stuff like every other coaching staff does.
You should send me yours.
They compare them, you know, we
Yeah.
compare them.
Yeah, I'd be curious. to see.
Most nights, there's 4 or 5 different for us.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but most nights. Some nights are pretty close.
Have you liked the pairing of Keandre and Schneider
Yeah,
for a couple
Yeah.
of years?
yeah, and I like the depth. It gives us the other guys, the lower guys, more minutes, you know what I mean? So those kids, and try and find the solutions. It's the same with the lines. You try and get 4 lines going as much as you can. You try and get six pair playing as much as you can, so Foxy doesn't have to play 30 minutes or 28 minutes, and so we'll see how it goes.
Do you think with Keandre, he's been with Trouba the whole time, is this an opportunity for him to kind of be almost like the lead partner in a situation?
Well,
like
that's, we're not looking at it like that. No. It's only been 3 games, I think,
Yeah.
so. If he gets to 20 games, ask that question again, but don't. Yeah.
All right,
That's-
how much have you sensed him trying to bring that spark with his physicality?
The what?
How much have you trying to sense him bring that,
Truba?
spark?
Yeah, no, it's what had to be done the other night. He felt like, you know, our team was flat, and I don't blame him one bit. You know, he's a leader, he's a captain, he's frustrated with losing. So, you know, he went out there, had a big clean hit, had a fight, but things happen, so. But, you know, just show a little emotion, and that's what happens. And that's, coach likes that when you see that. Like I said, I'm not a guy that looking for fights every night, but that compete level, and that rubs off on your teammates.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.